your business. Hey everybody, I was just talking with somebody the other day about how so many of the things that we do it's such a mind game, like whether it's your health and fitness that you're trying to focus on, or running a marathon is what we were specifically talking about, which I don't do, by the way. I'm so not a runner. Hello, thank you. And the same is true with business. It's such a mind game, and if we can get through that piece of it, then with any goal that we've set out to achieve, then we are like a step ahead of the game. And so today I want to give you 3 mindset tips. Now, if you were on my Periscope yesterday, I gave you one of those, but I was in a hurry. And so I'll repeat that in case for any of the new people who are on today. My name is Amanda Bentow, and I am a mom. That's my #1 job. I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm the creator of Life Unleashed, which is a program where we help people set a solid foundation for feeling great through health and fitness. And so but I've been doing that for a few years, and as I've started to grow with my business, I have really fallen in love with online marketing and social media, and want to help people get more efficient and be able to, and also just to see their dreams kind of come to a reality and do what they can do. At unleashedforlife.com is the website if you want to opt in there. I just created something, a video yesterday. I'm not going to promise that it's working 100% right now, but you can try it if you want. I'd love to get your feedback on it. If you go to amandabentow.com/system, you will see, you can opt in for a video where I'll teach you how to use even your Periscopes or any videos that you do, any live broadcasting or videos that you create, and turn those into social media content. You can create like endless amounts of social media content with this system that I'm teaching. So it's a new video. Thank you, Sherry. Yes, amandabentow.com/system. And I think you'll also, because I literally just got it all set up this afternoon, I think you'll also get my guide to the perfect profile picture, because I see so many profile pictures that that people, and if it's just for your personal social media, then that's fine. Do whatever you want with your profile picture. But if people who are in business, they're trying to operate a business, but they have a picture of like their baby or a picture of some cool quote that they really like or whatever. And again, that's fine for your personal stuff, but if you're trying to attract people to you, then it's really important that you have the right profile picture for that. So you'll get my guide to that too. Okay, but anyway, let's jump into 3 mindset tips that are so important for boosting your business. The first one, and that we talked about yesterday, is to focus on value, not on what you are getting out of it. So yes, we need to make smart business decisions, and yes, we need to have things planned out so that we understand what we're getting ourselves into, what the return is, make sure it's a good return on whatever it is that we're investing, whether that's time or money or other resources. But that's not really what I'm talking about. The first one is focus on value, so that you are really paying attention to the value that you're adding for your customers and for your prospects. People are attracted to you because of you, especially when you're building a personal brand rather than a company brand or something like that. But even that, they're attracted to the personality. There's so much information out in this world, and people can get it from all over the place. So it's you and it's your personality that people are attracted to. It's not just the information or the product or the service that you provide. It's you. And so demonstrate that with the value that you offer out in the world. And a lot of times I'll hear people saying, well, I'm trying to get this customer to do this, or I'm trying to get this person to sign up for my thing or buy my stuff or whatever. But whenever we're trying to get somebody to do something, I think that we really have to take a look at what our motivation is for it. Is that really what's in the best interest for that person? Or are we just looking at our own needs? Are we trying to hit a sales goal or something like that? So I think it's a really good idea to question that motivation. Also, sort of related to that is point number 2, which is to live open-handed. So imagine that you have your customers or your team, your employees, whatever it is, sitting on your hand and live open-handed. So open your hand, put them on it, and live and walk around like this. So many people are walking around like this, and they don't want their customers to leave them. They don't want their employees to leave them. They don't want their team members to leave them. But what they are missing out on is the reality that if they're going to leave, they're going to leave whether you're living like this or like this. But living open-handed makes it easier on you and easier on them when it's time to leave. If you're constantly grasping and holding tight, you're squeezing them. You're squeezing the life out of them, and then someone has to come out and rip open your hand to get that person out of there. And by that time, they're for sure never coming back. Live open-handed, and the chances that they're going to come back to you are so much more likely, but probably they're doing whatever's best for you and for them, and trying to control it by squeezing the life out of people is not going to do any good for you or for them. And I think, it applies to not only business, but just in life too. I think we sometimes get so tied to our possessions or tied to our relationships and our friends and our family and it can be hard to lose that stuff. It can be really hard. That separation can be painful, and that's not to take away from that, but it's better for everyone when you live open-handed. Number 3 is to focus on the process goals, not the outcome goals. So process goals are those things that lead to the outcome that you're looking for. So let's use an example in health and fitness, because it's pretty common to a lot of people, right? So let's say the outcome goal, it's the goal that you want in the end, is to lose 10 pounds, let's say. So many people will step on the scale every day and look to see whether or not they've lost the 10 pounds. Have I lost any yet? Have I lost any yet? Am I getting any closer? But what they forget about is to focus on the process goals that lead to that outcome. Things like watching the food, paying attention to the food that they're eating, or being more active, getting their exercise in. And the same is true in business. When you focus on your outcome goal, which is probably something related to revenue or a sales number or a growth number or adding employees or whatever that might be, you're losing sight of the process goals, which are those things that walk you to the doorstep of your goal. And then you don't get there. You don't get there by focusing on that outcome. You get there by focusing on all of the things that it takes to be able to accomplish that goal. So again, there's so many similarities between business and our personal life. And so really you can use that analogy in any situation, your personal life or your business life. So think about what it's going to take to accomplish that goal. So focus on your goal, set it, figure out what it is, but then reverse engineer that process and break it down and figure out what actually needs to take place. And that is how you can focus on your process goals. There are probably things that you need to do on a daily basis in order to reach the outcome that you want. It probably doesn't just happen there are some to-do list things or some one-time tasks that you need to do, but in a lot of cases it happens with consistency and some small repeat activities. So remember to focus on those process goals, and that will walk you to your outcome if you've appropriately reverse engineered that goal or that project. Okay, so those are your three tips. Focus on adding value, live open-handed, and focus on the process goals, not the outcome goals. So for those of you who have a business or a brand that you're building, go to amandabentow.com/system, and you can download a tutorial that I've put together. It's hot off the press, recorded yesterday, and I walk through how to create a system for developing your social media content. And it's really cool because if you are broadcasting on Periscope, you can take the Periscopes that you've done and put them through this system and create tons of social media content. So I hope that's helpful for you, and you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.